Welcome back with us right now. He's adjusting his seating arrangement. Is Andy Smeal, who is not only with the Laguna Canyon Foundation, also with Friends of Laguna Canyon. Nice to see you, sir.
Oh, good to see you. I'm looking at the camera, exactly.
You know, we are going to be going down there sometime soon and doing an interview on location because very soon, among other things, they're going to be expanding down there, right? So tell me about that.
Very good. Well, let me give you a little recap because we haven't been on in a while. Laguna Canyon Foundation is the steward of 22,000 acres of wilderness property that surrounds Laguna Woods Village.
Right.
And this goes back about 25 years. One of the big developers around here owned all that land and was going to do a big 5,000 house expansion development on the upper part of...
This is Donald Brand?
Yeah, Donald Brand. Yeah. And so developers developed. This is what they were going to do. And people in Laguna Beach went crazy. It's like, my gosh, what are we doing here? So the Irvine company said to Laguna Beach, well, if you don't want us to do this, buy the land. And so it's like the little train that could. Laguna Beach citizens taxed themselves, got some help from the county, got some help from the state, and ended up purchasing all of this land in Laguna Canyon, which is now in a conservatorship. It's a wilderness park, 22,000 acres, 70 miles of trails, lakes, meadows, hills, and it's all there for public use, and it will never be developed. So that's one of the beauties of living here. People drive to Laguna Beach, you drive through this beautiful canyon, you take it for granted, but the thing is, in an urban area like this, to have all that open space and to have the ability to use it and bring kids out there. And so Laguna Canyon Foundation is the steward of all of that land.
Right.
And that's what they do. They maintain the land. They run a program for underprivileged kids from Santa Ana, and they bring down over 4,000 kids a year. That are totally funded by Laguna Canyon. The schools don't pay for the buses or anything like that.
Yeah, that's very nice.
And a lot of these kids have never been in a wilderness area, never gone for a hike, and it's a wonderful thing. They also run free monthly activities with park rangers or docents. And it's all available to the public. I'm also president of a Laguna Woods club called Friends of Laguna Canyon.
Right.
And every week in the Globe, we have a little piece of some of the different activities, free activities that are coming up the next week. And it can be from hikes to geology, coming out looking at the native plants, meditation. There's a lot of really nice things they do out there. And they do a lot of trail maintaining, try to have some land acquisition.
It's really something that if you've not been there before, we did a few segments down there a while back, and it is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
Especially, especially during the spring. Let's face it, all the wildflowers.
The wildflowers this year are beautiful. Yes.
But there's so many different things to do down there. Of course, the Nix Center is wonderful, right?
Yes, Nix Center, and that was Jim and Rosemary Nix, who were neighbors of ours here in Laguna Woods, and very generous, and donated quite a bit of money to have a beautiful nature center built, which is about 10 minutes from where we are right here.
Yeah.
And it's off of Laguna Canyon Road, just above the tollway. And you've got to look for the sign. You can't just see it right there. But it's a beautiful interpretive center. The trailheads lead out from there. Ken has been a wonderful supporter of ours, doing a nice remote shoot out there last year. And so, yeah, Laguna Canyon Foundation is a wonderful thing. It serves everybody here in Laguna Woods as well as the local communities. And all I'm here to do is sort of beat the drum, let you know it's here, come out and enjoy a hike, or just sit on the deck at the Nix Center and read a book and just enjoy the beautiful quiet of nature.
So tell me about this expansion that's happening. Is it a brand new building or an expansion off the Nix?
No, it's going to be a brand new building. Right now, Laguna Canyon Foundation is headquartered in Laguna Beach on Legion Street, and we share a building down there. And over the last few years, We've expanded. Space is getting tight. And there was a property available in Laguna Beach, but Laguna Beach actually extends quite a bit up.
Right.
Coming
Yes,
out
it
of
does.
Gate 9 here, Laguna Beach is only a couple of
Yeah.
hundred yards down the. And so there was a property, sort of a derelict property. And so we approached the city to see if that was available. And we worked out a very attractive deal with Laguna Beach for us to take over the property. But the restoration and the fixing up and all that was on us. So we've had a bunch of fundraising campaigns, and so right now we're undergoing renovations on this building. It's going to be about 2,000 square feet. It's going to be the permanent headquarters for Laguna Canyon Foundation. It's going to have enough room for all our people. The Nix Nature Center, which is about a mile from there, is where we really have big amphitheaters and do all the kids programs. This is going to be a little smaller on that scale, but they're going to have interpretive gardens with native plants.
And where will this be located?
This is going to be, if you drive down El Toro Road.
Okay.
Actually, it's very close to where we are now. You drive down El Toro Road, and where El Toro Road intersects Laguna Canyon Road, and you make a left to go to the beach.
Yes.
You make a left and go down, oh my gosh, probably less than a quarter of a mile. And there's a little road that comes off of that to the left called Phillips Road.
Okay.
And that is where it's going to be.
So
in
it's
there.
past, I know right around that corner is that, isn't there a school?
Yes. Yes.
Right, like I forget what kind of a school
I
it is.
forget the name of it myself.
Yeah, it used to be some famous rich guy used to park his
That's right.
Rolls Royces there.
And on the other side is one of our parking areas with trailheads called the Willow parking area.
Okay.
So
Yes.
this is on the other side, and so we don't have any signage up yet or anything like that. So it's going to be ready by hopefully by the end of the year.
Okay.
And it's going to really give us the room and the ability to do things. We're going to have a small amphitheater there outside, some interpretive exhibits. We are going to bring some kids down there. Nix is still going to be the primary for that.
Right.
This is more the administrative, but it's still going to have that feel. And the beauty of it is this is actually right in the canyon and very close to these other things. So everybody's very excited about that. It's taken a while to get this thing put together because
You've
of
been
the
a part
money.
of it for quite a while, right?
I've been part of it for about 6 years.
How'd you get involved?
Well, it's funny. Jim Nix, the Nix
As
Center.
you said, was a neighbor of yours, right?
When we first moved in here 10 years ago, in our neighborhood, and we have a little social thing in our neighborhood, they did a little piece on us, the new people moving in. And my wife originally is from Southern Illinois, a little town called Olney, and east of St. Louis. So, okay, that was nice. People knew who we were. Phone rings, and it's a guy named Jim Nix. And he said, I can't believe you're from Olney, Illinois. I'm from Olney, Illinois. And as it turns out, my wife Gail, her father knew him. It was just, how is this possible? And so we became very, very close friends with him. He's a very, very nice man. And so he was part of our neighborhood, and I put together a thing for our neighborhood to go out to the Nix Center to honor him for all the things that he had done. And we did that. It was a very nice program. We had about 60 neighbors come out, and he was very touched by that. And after that, the executive director of Laguna Canyon said, well, you're sort of good at this. And in private life, that's what I did. I was a marketing guy. And I said, yeah, but I have a passion for this too. I love the property. I love all the, would you like to be part of this? So I got on the board, and I've been on the board now for 6 years. And it's really been magical. And right now, the people on our board just really work well together, have real good specialties, and you really, I mean, we have a new executive director, and you can just feel things happening and moving. And this new headquarters is sort of part of that. So it's a wonderful thing. And what I encourage everybody is to check us out. The website is lagunacanyon.org. And go on it. They have new blogs. They have a whole new website. It's really an exciting
The Nix Center,
place.
what are the hours down there?
Opens at I think 8:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And closes at sundown.
Okay, nice, nice.
And right now, I think it might be, they're changing it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the OC Park Ranger is sort of the guy that's behind the desk there. So
Right,
we
I
share
remember that.
responsibilities. But it's a beautiful area. The springtime this year was just
yeah,
stunning
I can imagine.
with all the
I didn't
rain.
go there this spring, although I drove down the canyon,
Yes.
and it's just, yeah, it was alive in color.
It really is.
And you know, right now, of course, a great time to go down there would be in the morning as
Oh,
it
yes.
heats up and all.
And you can see deer. There are deer down there. There are no mountain lions. Nothing's going to eat you. We have deer. You have coyotes. People always worry about rattlesnakes, and I've hiked these trails for years now. I've never seen a rattlesnake. They don't want to be around you.
Yeah.
And they're very conscious of the nature. They hear somebody coming, they sort of disappear.
Well, I invite everybody to get down there. It's wonderful. We're going to be going down there maybe in about a month or so.
Yes.
And doing 1 or 2 more pieces down there. LagunaCanyon.org, right?
.org, yes.
And you can find out more about that there. Maybe how you can help with the foundation. And of course, Friends of Laguna Canyon is a club here.
Yes.
And if you go on the club website, you can hook up there. Andy will help you out. Great guy.
Very good.
Andy,
No,
thank
Ken,
you very
and
much.
thank you for the support on this, and thank
And we'll be
everybody.
seeing you, you know, in a little while from now, a month and a half or
We
so.
will talk
come
about
on
the
down
dates
there.
and stuff. Very
Yeah,
good.
that'll be fun.
Thanks,
We'll
Ken.
see you then, and we'll be right back.